It will be 70 years tomorrow since the country learned of the death of King George VI, also the moment of the Queen's accession to the throne. The ringing of church bells was one of the ways it was marked and the news was spread, as our reporter Harry Farley has been finding out.
This is London. It is with the greatest sorrow that we make the following announcement.
John Snagg read the news of King George VI's death to a shocked nation. Although he was unwell, the King was just 56 and the news came as a surprise.
The King, who retired to rest last night in his usual health, passed peacefully away in his sleep earlier this morning.
After the announcement, the nation entered a period of mourning.
The BBC is now closing down for the rest of the day.
But many, including a then 16-year-old John Gurt in Suffolk, had no idea what had happened.
Well, actually, I was in a class in the grammar school, which was next door but one to the church. And anyway, the headmaster came into the class that I was sitting in and brought me out of the lesson, and that was a bit disturbing, shall we say.
So when he pulled you out of your class, what were you thinking?
Well, what would any individual at that stage think? What on earth have I done? What's gone wrong?
What had gone wrong was the death of the wartime king. With the other bell ringers away at work, John was called on to peal the church bell, passing on the news to the local community.
Once I got into the church, it began to dawn on me how important this was, and that by ringing that particular bell, I would be announcing the effects to quite a wide area, wherever that bell would have been heard, of course, right across the town of Eye and out into the countryside around. When I got up into the tower, I was instructed to ring one whole pull. That's two notes of the bell. One whole pull for each year of the King's life, one whole pull for each year of the King's reign, which, if my maths and knowledge is correct, amounted to 73 times, with a minute's pause between each one.
Now aged 86, tomorrow John will ring his local church bells again, as he has done almost every Sunday throughout his life. This time, it's a much happier peal, marking 70 years of Her Majesty on the throne.
Yes, thinking about it, it dawned on me that there actually can be very few people around who are ringing as I did on that particular day. So, quite honoured, I suppose, yes.
That report by Harry Farley there. I think I've climbed that church tower. I have a memory of that. The time now is 13 minutes to 8. Time